We want to take you now to Arlington, Virginia, where local police and fire department officials are speaking about that massive house explosion last night. Let's watch.
For the report of a possible shots fired incident. On-scene investigation revealed that a male suspect discharged a flare-type gun from the residence more than 30 times. Officers attempted to engage with the suspect without success. A search warrant was ultimately obtained to allow our officers to secure any weapons to ensure there would be no ongoing threat to the community. Members of the emergency response team initially attempted to execute the warrant through various forms of communications with the suspect. However, this was not successful. In an effort to establish communications, ERT breached the front door to allow for communications and possibly surrender. At this point, officers experienced what is believed to be multiple gunshots from a firearm coming from within the dwelling. Despite the ongoing threat to themselves, ACPD staff continued to try and engage with the suspect to safely bring him into custody. As the suspect began discharging several rounds from a suspected firearm inside the house, officers could not locate the source of the suspected gunfire or its intended target. Officers began to deploy non-flammable, less lethal chemical munitions to multiple areas within the residence where the suspect was believed to be hiding. The purpose of this type of a deployment is to cause irritation in hopes of compelling the suspect to surrender. Based on the preliminary investigation of this incident, we believe that the resident of the home, James Yu, 56, of Arlington, is the involved suspect. The Arlington County Police Department does not have prior documented interactions with the suspect at this address other than 2 calls for service for loud noise over the past couple years. We are aware of concerning social media posts allegedly made by the suspect, and these will be reviewed as part of the ongoing criminal investigation. The suspect was inside the residence at the time of the explosion, and he is presumed at this point to be deceased. Human remains have been located at the scene, and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner will work to positively identify the individual and determine the cause and manner of death. Our investigation has now transferred into a recovery operation as we work to collect all available evidence. There is no ongoing threat to the community related to this incident and no outstanding suspects. The suspect's residence was a duplex, and the other residents were evacuated prior to the explosion occurring. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries to any officers, other public safety officials, or community members. I can assure you that this incident will be thoroughly investigated. At this point, the primary investigating agencies are the Northern Virginia Critical Incident Response Team and the Arlington County Fire Department's Fire Marshal's Office. The investigative team also includes members of the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. We will continue to work this incident in collaboration and coordination with our federal partners. I would like to thank the Arlington community for their support during this time and patience as we complete what will be an extensive and time-consuming investigation. I also want to express how proud I am of the members of the police department and all of our public safety partners for their courageous and professional actions to ensure the safety of our community. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to add a few additional remarks on behalf of the fire department. Key point, this investigation is ongoing. There is no timeline as to when that investigation will conclude. The Arlington County Fire Department, the Office of the Fire Marshal, working with our federal partners, local partners, on a cause and origin. That will take time. I'd also like to share appreciation to the Arlington County Fire Department personnel. Their efforts last evening saved lives, period. They minimized damage to property, and I thank them for their efforts. The suppression efforts were ongoing through most of last evening and into the early morning hours. At this point, the fire is completely extinguished, but again, I say, the investigation is ongoing with no timeline for the conclusion. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Aaron Miller, the Deputy County Manager for Public Safety for Arlington County. I want to echo what Chief Penn and Chief Jenkins mentioned, my appreciation for the entirety of the public safety family, from our 911 team all the way through to the police officers, our paramedics, our firefighters, our emergency management staff, and all those within the community that have lended a hand to respond to this critical incident. Particularly want to say thank you to our federal partners, the FBI and the ATF, as they continue to walk hand in hand with us and provide resources where necessary. There are about 10 households that were impacted by this incident. Those 10 households, we've been providing direct support to them. We've been in contact with all of them, and that ranges from helping to provide them some housing and sheltering to also providing some basic needs, toiletries, other necessities. We're going to continue to do that. We've set up a reception center. We've reached out individually to all of those households that have been affected. We're going to have that reception center open for them today as well as tomorrow to continue to provide those services. Included with that is mental health counseling services. We're making available some mental health counseling. We're also providing referrals to some of our nonprofit and community-based partners, including the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and others as necessary. I do want to say that, as the chiefs both mentioned, this is going to be a prolonged and I think a little contracted incident. We've received resources requests from the Emergency Management Department to assist with debris cleanup, to assist in the investigation, things like that. As we continue to gather those resources, we're going to ask for the community's patience, as the surrounding area will remain closed for this for the foreseeable future, and we appreciate everybody's consideration of that. Thanks.
All right, we have been listening to officials in Arlington, Virginia, giving an update on that home explosion last night. We heard police explain why they were there at the scene, which was to execute a search warrant on a suspect who is believed to have been firing off a flare gun in the area. Now, after police arrived last night, they say the suspect, whom they identified as 56-year-old James Yu, they say discharged several shots from a firearm and was inside that home. It was a duplex, we heard police say, when that exploded. Now, the suspect is presumed dead. Police say there is no threat to the public at this time.